Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for all your well wishes regarding the old chopped finger. I just thought I'd do a quick update to let you know how it's going. So it turns out I actually broke this finger. I thought it hurt. This was in addition to the chop. A few weeks later, I fell over and smashed it, and I just thought it just kind of hurt and it would get better after a few days and a few weeks, but in actual fact 2 or 3 weeks on it was still really hurting. So I went to have it x-rayed, and it actually broke in 3 places in the middle bone, so I kind of crushed it, so that's pretty painful. And unfortunately also this finger still has some kind of nerve sensitivity or nerve damage. I went to the specialist regarding this, and I was a bit perturbed at the fact that I told him all about the injury and that I hadn't kind of reduced feeling from here to the end of the finger, or this area here. And he said, how long ago was this? And I said about 5 weeks at the time, and he was kind of shaking his head behind his mask and saying, unfortunately we have a 3-week window where we can actually operate, because nerves need to be, there's like a channel that they grow up or something. And he said if you've severed through the main nerve, that basically anything after the cut would perish within 3 weeks. So in actual fact it's quite likely to be permanent. He said there is a small chance that it can sort of find its own way and grow back, but we would need to wait 2 years to find out if that actually would be the case. So that was quite upsetting, as you can imagine, because I had gone to the urgent care centre within an hour of it happening, and nobody had mentioned to me about the possibility of nerve damage. And I was thinking to myself, the guy was kind of acting like it was my fault, like I was supposed to know, but I'm thinking, I'm not a doctor, I'm a musician. I kind of felt like saying to him, look man, if I asked you to go and play an A flat major 7 up on stage right now, and then go into a G7 sharp 5 to a C minor down to an F minor 9, he would be like, what in the hell are you talking about? And he would have no idea, right? So it's the same with nerve endings, nerve damage. How am I supposed to know? I have no experience of this stuff. Anyway, so as you can imagine, I was a little bit upset about that news. And then he booked me into a physio centre, and they discussed it. And they've given me certain exercises to massage. And it was actually a bit more positive. When I saw that lady, she was very understanding about what I do and how important my hands and fingers are to me. And she did mention something called a neuroma, which is where the nerve ending is unable to find the path. It can actually grow into a ball of nerve endings, which can create such a sensitive pain. It's like an electric shock to the end of the finger. And I was like, oh God. So I was hoping that is really not the case, and only time will tell. However, by massaging the painful part, which I've been doing every day, that discourages that from happening, and it can even encourage growth of the nerve endings. But the very positive thing that she said is, based upon the fact that I still have feeling in the tip, that's a very positive thing. So she doesn't think I've severed the main nerve, but I've certainly damaged some of the smaller nerves in this area, causing this problem. So the main thing is I have been trying to play a little bit, and as I just mentioned, luckily the fingertip is okay, so fingers crossed. The only issue really at the moment is slightly reduced mobility. So obviously I've still got a plaster just protecting it a bit, but if I do this kind of thing, or any kind of bar, the cut is right here. It's a little bit painful, and yeah, it's just sort of slowed me down a little bit, trying to move. And the problem is, when I use the tremolo arm, this broken finger is right on that part. I can't believe I've done this. It's so stupid. But anyway, I can still play. So, right, after all of that, what I'm going to do in this time, whilst I'm trying to rest my hands, is I've gone through some old archive footage, which might be fun. Some concerts that I did when I was younger, bits of me playing in my bedroom in standard tuning. Also, I think I'm going to do a reaction video to when I won the Music Man Jam competition, which was something I did in 2002, and I won my main Music Man guitar. That was really cool. It's over there actually, but I'll save that for the other video. And I thought it might be fun for me to watch it back. I've got all the participants as well as myself. So yeah, I think I'm just going to watch it through, set the camera up, and I found a very embarrassing clip of me, you know, with all my hair out and wearing a suit, playing my Ibanez Gem, the Desert Yellow, playing some kind of Malmsteen style stuff, my own composition, of course, but basically a kind of a Malmsteen-esque style thing, which is kind of fun. So I can put that up, and you know, a whole host of other things. So anyway, again, thanks very much for your well wishes. I think it's going to work out fine. This is healing well, even though it's still a bit painful. In fact, stupidly the other day, instinctively I went to shake somebody's hand, which I shouldn't be doing anyway, but you know, my politeness took over. I said, "Very nice to meet you," and I shook this person's hand and forgot, and they had a rather hard handshake and squashed my hand. But never mind. So it's still quite painful, but that will heal. The x-rays show that it's healing well, and you know, this is improving, but it's been 6 weeks now. I just have to keep doing the physio and gently moving it, and I think it will be okay. It's just been quite a frustrating time, and you know, not being able to play or do things I love, you know. So anyway, I hope you'll enjoy some of the videos that I come up with in the meantime, and hope everyone's keeping safe and well, and I'll see you soon.